Laura faces off with Logan in this conclusion to the Civil War tie-ins for All New Wolverine. All New Wolverine continues its Civil War tie in this issue with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Captain America trying to apprehend a rabid Logan as he tries to kill young Gabby. As we found out in the last few issues, Gabby is responsible for a few of the more terrible moments in Old Man Logan's life, including the death of his surrogate daughter Laura in his timeline. I really enjoyed this issue and I thought it was very action-packed and actually had a few surprises in it, although I didn't know if it was meant to be a surprise or not. The surprise I'm referring to, of course, is Gabby surviving Logan's attack on her thanks to a healing factor. I kind of assumed that it was meant to happen as a surprise, but I always just thought that because she was a clone of Laura, who is a clone of Wolverine, she would have the healing factor, seeing as Laura has it and Wolverine has it. At least that is how I looked at it. I thought that was the whole surprise, and it kind of came off as something you would have to have not noticed. Like, it was pretty hard to not notice it. You would have to have just picked up this issue to realize it or something. The relationship between Laura and Gabby was really great this issue as well, and really emotional, as was Laura's relationship with Logan, who technically isn't the Logan that she knew in the timeline they're in at the moment, but it technically is, since he's from a possible future. And I love the little interaction that they had in the sewer after Laura learns about Gabby and her fates in his timeline, which leads to her turning her back on the man who is technically her father and someone who she looked up to and sort of cherished in this weird sort of way. It was actually a fantastic moment and really emotional. She also had a great moment after with Cap, and she tells him, because this whole thing came about because of Ulysses, the Inhuman with the foresight abilities, sort of flashing on Logan, killing Gabby and everything. That's why S.H.I.E.L.D. and Captain America are there. And she basically says that this kid's gonna divide the heroes and people will become disillusioned by the heroes and not trust them as much anymore. And that's exactly what is happening in Civil War, which is kind of my one gripe with this issue, because we're already beginning the next arc, which is Enemy of the State 2, and for all intents and purposes that really is an arc that is a byproduct of Civil War 2 ending. The problem with that is Civil War 2 isn't actually over yet, and it's because of a bunch of delays because the artist's wife had a baby and probably some writing issues or something. So all these books have been sort of spoiling stuff in those books, or are bound to spoil stuff in those books. I think in the coming weeks we actually start getting new Marvel Now #1s before the series is even finished, and we sort of had the same situation with Secret Wars and everything, and I never really understand how something like this can happen in a big company. It looks really unprofessional. The art is by Iguara, who is doing an absolutely fantastic job on this book. He's done the last few issues. I think he's actually been on the book since the beginning. I remember there was a couple of issues where it had sort of a different artist, but he's been doing an absolutely fantastic job, and I hope he stays on for Enemy of the State 2, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to give this book a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my latest video. Hope you enjoyed it. While you're here, why not check out another one of my reviews, like and subscribe my channel for more reviews and videos, and follow me on Twitter at Matt_FOS. Thanks guys, and I will see you all next time.